Alright, see if we're on there now. Probably will be now. They got that My Live Stream AZ thing. No?
I'll back out now. Just to make sure it refreshed.
It's a shame because YouTube don't let you stream. There we go. Oh my god, man. This laptop can't come any sooner.
Alright, let me share it.
Oh, make sure it actually plays.
I just played it.
I want to make sure it didn't stop. Alright. It looks like it's still going, right? Alright, cool. Oh, goodness. Guys. Man. You don't understand what it's like to not have a laptop. All these backdoor ways to stream. It's killing me.
Backwater, backwater.
Yeah, make sure you tag me so it's on my page. Anyways, now that we are here, what's going on, Michael? Sorry about that. But, yeah. So we are live. Little technical difficulty because, what's going on, Nikki? So Nikki said hey. Frank said hey to Sandy and Anthony.
Hey, guys.
I mean, Michael. And, yeah. So, anyways, I gotta take a little breather to come down on this. I don't like when stuff is like messed up a little bit, and that's why I just decided, you know what? I'm trying to stream and do all this stuff. Let me just get, this other laptop since I'm game streaming, and I got a lot of big things going on with me in game streaming. So I want to take it to the next, level. So, make sure you send one to Tish.
I just did.
Okay, cool. Alright, sorry guys. Sandy is actually taking the time to send out streams. Oh my goodness. She's taking the time to send out the invites as I am taking the time to ramble on a little bit. Don't worry, I'm getting myself together, alright? But what's going on? Frank is in the building. We all panning up, getting together. And we got a good show for you today. Alright? Sandy got some crazy topics as usual. We're going to get into her topics because we'll mention what we've been up to and what we've been doing in our lives. And, yeah, we'll take it from there. Alright, cool. So, you want to use your thing to look at comments?
You can see your comments right there.
It's kind of small, though.
I need my thing to tell jokes later.
Yeah, well, when you tell the jokes, then you don't, you know.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, cool.
Dave said, what's up, family? Nikki said, hey, Dave. What's up, Dave? How's it going? I see you be eating good all the time.
Oh, could you,
Your girl be making that good food. Why we ain't get no invite to dinner yet?
we was talking about it. Oh, did you delete Avery? Oh, no.
What is that?
Oh, how would you send in the link? How'd you send it to everybody?
Facebook.
I can't deal with your backdoor. Here, I'll do it faster by going to YouTube. Sorry, guys. We're trying to send this invite out to people, and
Look at this
Sandy isn't a tech person, so yeah.
I'll do the copy and paste. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, but if you copy and paste it, it will still be there. How is Mike thing still there? So let me help you out, man. Yo, wait a minute. Look, it's right there.
Look,
that.
Dave said, wife, you be killing it in the kitchen. That's what I'm saying. You don't invite us over. I like to eat. See, look, quarantine got me fat. It's like, no, I'm just kidding. I was already kind of fat. Anyway. I just like to eat. Nikki said, that's okay, Sandy. I am not a techie either. Listen, he just like to be all extra.
Who, me?
And aggravated when he want to do something a certain way. So
Listen.
the way I was sending it worked. So that's all that matters. Dave got my invite just fine.
Yeah, but
Anyhow.
I can't even use you.
Dave, we still gotta see your new apartment.
Alright.
We still gotta meet wifey.
I feel like
I want to eat some good food. I feel like Dave ain't like my big brother no more, man. He don't be inviting me nowhere. I feel like the left out sibling.
I feel like I've been to Dave's apartment with that virtual tour he did.
No, I don't feel that way.
I do.
Dave said, you guys will be over soon. And Nikki said, we rarely get invited over people's houses for dinner. Listen, Nikki, I'll invite you over here as long as you're cool with the kids being around.
Yeah. Wish we could get rid of them, but
That's our thing, is we just always have kids, so it's not ever a time where it's just adult.
agreed. Alright, so since we done took all this time, guys, sorry for the technical difficulties. Sandy, you want to do the honors?
Welcome to the Sandy and that guy show.
Anthony Show!
So extra. But you can't put selfies on Facebook, but I could flex on every video I do.
I don't even work out anymore. Look, I'm shrinking. Alright? I'm not proud of myself. Look at this shirt. It's all big on me.
Anyhow.
I go up and down in weight so often. It's crazy. I'll be all into working out, and then I'll stop for like
Nikki
a month or so.
Nikki said, why would I not be cool about it? Listen, some people don't want to be around like other teenage kids that
our
be
kids
all in your business.
are a little
they're a little extra.
Yeah, annoying.
A little extra. Sometimes we don't even want them to be around
Yeah.
when we got company.
So people like, man, I don't even want company to come
You know
over.
what it is? It's because they're teenagers. So they just pop out and feel like they're free to come out and talk
Just
about
stand
stuff
there
and
and
stand there and be nosy.
They obviously, you pause your conversation, they just still standing there like
yo, how long you want to stand there? We're not talking until you leave.
right.
So
You start taking this belt off. And, oh, sorry, it's getting a little extra. Flip on these kids.
Nikki said, "Stop that! No arguing. We are all family. Nothing but love."
Fair enough. You say that now. Anyways, so guys, sorry for technical difficulties. You know me. I don't like these issues. Look, the name of the show didn't even come through right. It's driving me crazy.
I'm firing this guy.
Yeah, alright. So anyway, but like I said, I ordered a new laptop. When it comes in, I'm going to be ready to go. I got a lot of big things going on in my life, and I need that laptop. So, let's just get on with the show. So, let's talk about your first, the first topic is the one you want to talk about. So, let me just say this. Yesterday, I decided to treat my lovely wife and take her to an all-you-can-eat crab. What do you want to just call it? All-you-can-eat crabs, right? I was about to say buffet, right?
Yeah.
And so, but it wasn't a buffet.
It wasn't
It was
a
an
buffet.
all-you-can-eat crab thing, right? She's been saying through the summer, I want to go, I want to go. And I was thinking, like, you know what?
Why do you make everybody sound like that?
Because that's what people sound like
That
when
is
they
not what
crying
they
like
sound
little
like.
babies. So I went to surprise her, right? So I came home and was like, listen. No, I think I told her when I was still at work. And I was like, look, I want to take you to the place. Now, mind you, it's $50 a person. But she thought it was the last day. So I figured, let's do it. And I even missed my stream yesterday. I stood my guys up on the all-purpose champion crew so I could take this lovely woman out. Look at this face. So anyway, we go there. We eating crabs. And guys, I never got full ever off eating crabs. But yesterday, oh my goodness. So now I'll let you take over. So tell them what's your topic, what you want to talk about.
So we was eating crabs, and you know how like they give you little crack things to crack the crab open, but sometimes that doesn't work, right? Or you use your hand and you crack it open, but you don't get like the full piece of meat that slides out. Sometimes it breaks up in pieces. So I was saying, what if I can invent? If I was an inventor, which I'm not, but if I was, what if I invented an automatic crab opening machine? So what the machine would do is you stick your crab leg in there, it'll like fully open it, and then it'll only spit back out the full piece of meat. It won't break it up or damage it, it'll just be the full long piece of crab meat from the leg. Wouldn't that be cool? And you can have one at every table at a restaurant that serves crabs, of course.
This is what she wants. This is what she wanted her first topic to be. And just want to say what's up to Avery. He just said what's up to us.
Hi, Avery.
Guys, let me tell you about Avery real quick. Some cool things happen in my life. A lot of you guys know I'm into tech, and I like Google Stadia, which is a platform for video games, but it comes through the cloud for the people who haven't heard me talk about this 8 billion times. Well, Avery met me on a Stadia chat, or not chat, but a Stadia group page, and he actually is one of the people who runs what's called Stadia Source, and they're the #1 news outlet for Google Stadia. So, or let me just take off the Google for Stadia, because not affiliated with Google. Well, anyway, so he said, hey, I'm interested in checking you guys out, whatever. He inboxed me this long 10-paragraph thing. You got to submit videos of you doing live gameplay and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, we got to talking. He's a pretty cool guy. Everybody seems kind of chill. And I'm going to be potentially working out with them. So guys, at some point, I'm going to need you to watch my stream. I don't care if you like video games or not, but the day I stream, I want all the support. Or I will come to your house and burn it down. Right?
Hold on, you threatening people on a live show?
Oh, you know what? The world has changed. The climate of the world is a little bit different. I guess you can't say stuff like that anymore. All right, well, I will come to your house and give you a box of kittens.
A box of kittens?
Exactly. It will be like 24 kittens in a box, and they'll be at your house.
Why kittens?
I don't know, because, kittens tear stuff up, They're like dastardly little things.
Little baby kittens?
Yeah, they tear and they claw everything up. Anyway, so just want to say thanks for tuning in, Avery. I invited him to check out the show, and at some point I'm going to do my thing on Stadia.
Nikki said, wow, that's not cool.
All right, well, I said a box of kittens, all right? So at some point when I do let you guys know that I'm going to be on Stadia Source, I'm going to need you to tune in and subscribe, all right?
Nikki said, bring the kittens, please.
All right, because, anyway, I'll get into that later. So, but finish up with your crap. Again, the whole show isn't about her trying to come up with a crab thing. Let me just say that. This is just the first topic she wanted to talk about.
Listen, I just thought it'd be cool to come up with something like that. What do y'all think? If you like crab legs, wouldn't that be a good idea?
How about this? How about you ask the people to come up with inventions they thought of, right? So that would be kind of cool. So don't just be stuck on your whole crab thing.
Yeah, but I need their opinion about my crab thing. Listen, I'm going to call that 100 number where you invent something and somebody else make it for you. I
think you have to already have like an ideal, and then you get them to patent it. I don't think you just call them up and say, hey, I want to do this. I need you guys to create it.
Well, I wish they had something like that. And then they just got like a percentage of the money or something.
They'll probably get more because, well, no, I guess if it was your idea
Still
first.
my idea, yeah.
Yeah, if your idea first, but they had the resources to create it.
Frank said, kittens grow up to be cats, and then you'll be known as the cat lady.
See? I had an invention one time and kind of created it. So, she a long time ago had this like little soap rag. It was like a bar of soap.
You already created that because you
Hold on, let me explain it. I'm explaining the story. So she had this soap rag, and it was like stitched up with soap in the middle.
It was a kid's soap.
Right, so I thought, how cool would it be if you had kind of like a mesh bag, right? That you put a bar of soap in, so you could put whatever soap you wanted, and when you soap it up, it get real lathery, and then it'd be long, right? So I actually created something. I forgot what I used, but it's like a mesh thing as I'm explaining. So sometimes I can put it on my back and go like this and do my back, and it's still a bar of soap in the middle and everything. And whenever the soap gets small, I just put another bar of soap in there. So that was my invention, and it's pretty cool. Think I should patent it?
They probably already have something like it since you got the idea from a kid's soap.
Yeah, but the kid's soap thing was just like a little bar with a bag on it. It wasn't long like mine's. Mine's like a thin, long bag. Could you read the comments, please?
Man, I gotta do everything. I feel like I'm the person creating this show.
Listen, I gotta let you start taking over. Once I might leave you to do Stadia Source full time. Then it might be just the Sandy show.
You ain't gonna see much of me then. Listen, I'm honest.
She doesn't like to do 8 million things like me.
Nope, I don't like to be spread thin. Not my thing.
Well, I told myself in 2020, I was going to just partner with as many people as I can. And you know me, we got this show on Thursday nights at 9. I got the Mental Theater at Sunday at 11 o'clock. I got the All-Purpose Champion Crew show on Wednesdays at 8. I got a bunch of shows I record. Coming up with the Stadia Avengers.
What was that?
You know what? That was cool. That's the first time I actually seen that.
What was that?
It was Avery subscribe. I think it said Avery subscribe. All right.
I was like, what was that?
That was
anyway,
cool.
Nikki said, that's a good idea. Love them crab legs. And Avery said, this arson threat is not sponsored by Stadia Source, your #1 source for Stadia news and reviews.
I did retract it. Come on, that was so 5 minutes ago.
He's going to send you kittens in a box now.
That's right.
To destroy your house.
Whoa. You said the kittens was cute. They ain't going to destroy
you said
nothing.
They would destroy stuff.
I just said they would claw some stuff up.
You said they'd destroy things. Anyway. Do any of y'all have an invention that you thought of that would be cool?
And not that you created yourself, but something that you had in mind. Something that you're like, man, if they would have made this. Me personally, I'm going to tell you my 3 top favorite inventions in my life. One.
He said Avery just subscribed, and boy, was that loud.
That was cool. So this is what we use whenever we don't, like, we did a stream one time for the people who don't know, like Avery, when we didn't have power a couple months ago, the show must go on. So this is the 24th episode. We've been doing this every week for 24 weeks before the pandemic. And when we had no power, we got in our car and actually streamed using this app I have that allows you to stream. Because YouTube doesn't let you stream through a phone until you get 1,000 subscribers, till you can monetize, which sucks. Anyway, but we never had somebody subscribe at the same time. So I had no clue that was going to happen. So that was pretty cool. Now, back to my top 3 favorite inventions of my whole life. One is the microwave. Listen, man, the microwave has saved lives. Especially me, because I don't cook. And so when I was a single dad, listen, these kids got the macaroni and cheese out the microwave. They got the oodles and noodles. Listen, all right? I made it happen. Number 2, Rain-X. Guys, if you don't use Rain-X, I urge you to go out tomorrow and buy you a bottle. And get the regular one, not the one that says it got cleaning with it. I spray Rain-X on my windshield, wipe it on, and I can be driving in a storm and I don't have to use my windshield wipers. It just hits the windshield and turn to little bubbles, like and just beads. Little beads and just roll off.
So Nikki said,
hold up, I'm not done yet. Let Nikki comment. Wait. And my number 3, matter of fact, go to Nikki's comment and let me do my number 3 top favorite.
Number 3.
My 3rd top favorite invention.
Nikki said they literally did the show from their car. That's what you call devoted.
Telling you, we didn't want to miss a week. Listen, we love all you guys. I'll say it again, that this show is an hour show. It's our show. And Nikki, I'm going to bring it up again. Nikki said it best. About the 3rd episode, she said Thursday nights is a virtual hangout. It allows us to all get together and have a great time. All right. Now, before I was rudely interrupted by comments, my 3rd most top invention is Google Stadia. Just think about it. The other day, my friend was complaining, oh man, my hard drive just died. I gotta buy a new one. The other day, my friend was like, oh, you see the new Call of Duty download? It's gonna be 200 gigs. With Google Stadia playing games out of the cloud, I don't need to worry about how many games do I have. Like Just Joe, when we go to play games, he's always like, bro, let me know what game we playing first because I gotta download it. Well, guess what? If we were playing on Stadia, you wouldn't have to worry about A, oh, how much hard drive space do I need? B, I can't hold too many games. C, the download file is too high. All right, I'm done. So those are my top 3 favorite inventions in my life. What about you?
I thought we were talking about making your own inventions, but now we're just talking about inventions we like.
Okay, well, it was a segue. It was still on topic.
Okay. I'm just saying.
So, guys, can you just give us your top...
I like my air fryer, okay?
All right, say it.
My
so, what's your top 3 favorite inventions in your whole life?
I don't know what my top 3 are.
Okay, just give me 3 that you really like. Guys, just give me 3 inventions that you really like.
I like my portable air conditioner.
Okay.
The thing is pretty good.
That thing is pretty cool.
It does justice. I like my air fryer that my mom got me. That thing's cool. If you don't want to fry something, you just use that and it tastes just as crispy as being fried in grease.
Agreed.
I don't know. I gotta think of another one.
All right, well, she'll think of another one. Also, guys, remember, my goal was to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Some people, like Stadia Source, are so close, they only need, like, I don't know, 90 people or something like that. But me, I'm at, I think I just reached 580 something. So, guys, just keep sharing the content. And remember, it's a everything channel. So I got podcasts, I got gaming, I got how-to videos, I got review videos, I got product review.
We got people that are commenting.
All right, handle the comments. I'm sorry.
So Avery said, the invention of the chicken nugget was pretty high on my life's priority list.
Well,
Listen,
I mean,
the invention of ice cream is high on my
whoa,
list.
yes. Hold on, can I get rid of something? Ice cream? Woo, is my thing. So, Avery, I don't eat chicken. I barely eat chicken.
Well, you eat my chicken.
Actually, she made chicken nuggets tonight, but I don't like the taste of chicken. So when she makes her chicken,
homemade chicken nuggets.
Yeah, she make it kind of the way I like it. But yeah, I can see chicken nuggets. Listen, everybody loves chicken. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people love chicken nuggets.
Nikki said the crock pot, central air, and the car. You know what? The car is a good one. How else will we get everywhere?
We'll be riding horses, duh.
You know how long that would take?
Yeah, people was riding horses. Okay, yeah, I'm saying. I guess it was a great invention.
Yeah. Avery said, "Nice. I'm all about the air fryer as well. Just use mine tonight. I just used mine tonight too to make fries with my homemade chicken nuggets."
Yeah. So. I mean, air fryer is pretty cool.
It is really cool. I even made empanadas in it, and they were just as good as the ones I fried in grease.
Yeah, I will say. Actually, I like the ones you use better.
In the air fryer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, that thing is pretty good. I make chicken wings in it for me and the kids. He's not a chicken wing fan, but me and the kids like the little mini chicken wings. I make hot wings. They're really good in the air fryer.
Right.
Like, it makes them nice and crisp on the outside, but nice and juicy on the inside. So.
Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can find a couple questions. All right, go ahead, Sam.
So, yeah. Yeah, definitely ice cream, air fryer. What else did I say again?
You said,
Oh, my portable air conditioner.
Don't worry, guys. I'm looking up
That
something
thing is nice
for you
too.
guys.
So that thing, you can put it in any room because it's on wheels. And it's perfect. It's enough just to, get that one room cooled down. If not, a little more. Nikki said, well, hold on. Avery said, I made chicken nuggets in mine too, but not homemade. And Nikki said, I miss ice cream. And Frank said, computers, car, and TV. Makes sense. Those are all the tech stuff for the main part. Computers and TV. Car, they got futuristic car stuff too now, so. The cars are crazy,
man.
Like, with all the upgrades and stuff that you can get today, so. It's kind of neat. But yeah, computer and TV is a big deal. If we didn't have, I'll say cell phones.
Oh my God, yeah, right?
You could live without a cell phone in 2020. It's almost, I feel like almost every kid even has a cell phone. It'd be ridiculous if you didn't have a cell phone in 2020.
I'm gonna need this right here. Is there a way for me to copy it?
And Nikki said, how did they survive 100 years ago without air conditioning? They was sweating it up, girl. Like I'd be doing in this house.
She always complaining.
Sweating it up. We got central air. But can we use it?
How do I send?
Barely.
It says change.
Because of this guy.
Hey, how do I send this to me? It says change. Send as a message as a full app. Oh, this is changing the app. How do you send? Sorry, guys. I need something. This is for the show. How do you text me? How do you send me a text? Oh, is it this?
That's my old text message. Where's my new one?
Oh my God, man! I can't. How do you even function with stuff on her? She is not tech savvy at all. I can't. I feel like I'm holding an iPhone with her phone. I can't find nothing. Alright, just send it through the messenger. Got a shirt messenger somewhere, right? You sent it? Oh my goodness.
What is this thing?
Just send it to Lena then. It showed Lena at the top. I just need it to be on your phone. No, it showed Lena at the Lena's at the. I think that's gonna change your messenger app.
I don't want it changed.
I know, so just send it to Lena right there.
That's still in the same message thing that I don't have on my phone.
Lord.
Why
All right,
is
don't
that
worry
like
about
that?
it. Don't worry about it then. Just leave it there, and I'll just go to it in the background. Don't just don't back up. Yeah, just. Oh my God. Yeah, just back, just hit the button at the bottom, right there in the middle. Yeah, and we'll just go back to it.
You downloaded it to my phone.
Okay, fine. Anyways, so yeah, I just need it later. Woo, boy. All right, listen. Why don't we go do it now?
Listen, we got stuff to read.
All right, get to the comments.
Alright, so let's see. Avery said, my best friend actually has a flip phone. I have no idea how he makes it through life.
Wow.
That kind of reminded me of like older people would have a flip phone.
Yeah.
Like grandma,
Well, you know what?
or
Because people
even
like
older people have newer phones.
yeah, but a lot of people like flip phones because they're used to it and it's just so simple, and you get the physical buttons.
Let's see. Frank said plenty of fans back then. And Avery said, Anthony, is that an Android Wear watch? Which one?
Oh, this is the Galaxy Watch. And I love it. They got the Galaxy Watch 3 now that's coming out.
And Nikki said, not electric fans. And Frank said, he has a Galaxy Watch. I have Android Wear. Avery said, nice. Tried the Galaxy Watch, but went back to my Fitbit. I think I might get one of the new Fitbit watches that just got announced.
Yeah, all right, Avery, we got stuff to talk about, man. You're into some tech phone side, too. You see that my phone is the Galaxy Fold? Or you probably didn't see that because I'm using it right now. But yeah, I got the Galaxy Fold a week after it came out. Anyways, you want to jump into our thing, Sandy?
Okay.
All right. So, guys, just stay tuned. I don't have the crazy graphics because I don't have a laptop right now, so you got to stay tuned because we're about to go to what segment.
Nikki said, I don't have a smartwatch.
I just bought Sandy one, actually. For your birthday?
For Mother's Day.
For Mother's Day. All right.
And Avery said, gotta have that Google Assistant. So you guys get to look at this pretty pillow until we come back.
Yep.
You do the book.
I do. All right, I'll do it.
Ready?
Well, we're back here hanging out with these people.
I'm sitting here sweating like a bunch of monkeys.
You always crying about sweating. Girl, sweating make you smell good.
Make me smell funky. I smell good because I took me a shower.
Well, I smell good because I got a little stank on me. When you first met me, remember that time when you met me in them bushes and I was wrestling with them possums? You was like, get them. I headlocked a couple. I had 3 possums in the headlock. And you was like, what's that scent? And I said, girl, I'm putting them under my underarm. You don't remember that?
That was not me. Maybe that was one of your exes.
No, that was you. I know you from
Betty
anywhere.
Sue told me you used to like
no,
wrestling.
Betty Sue ain't never say. Listen, we got the
Betty
people.
Sue told me.
How about you just
Anyway, give me my phone.
Well, I thought you wanted me to.
You told me you wanted me to.
Let me do my part first,
Well,
girl.
Here you
All right. So
They
first
got
of all, I
that
just
down.
want to say how do you do and to all the people out there, I guess. You want to introduce us? Oh, because you used to the same old people. There's a little fella there named Aver. It's a guy named
go.
Aver.
His name is Avery. Like your granddaughter.
My granddaughter's a girl.
And a boy's name is Avery too.
No, it's Aver.
It's for boys.
I bet you he's gonna say his name is Aver.
Matter of fact, Avery was technically a boy's name first.
But I bet you his name is Aver.
Anyway, it's Avery.
Ask him how to pronounce it.
Why would it have a Y on the end, dummy?
The Y must be silent. What you think?
You dumb as hell.
Anyway,
go back to that school up the road.
All right, listen, guys. This is my part of the segment where Duke get to be meaner than a mug, and you always looking at. I'ma crack your barrel.
I'll crack your barrel from today to next Wednesday.
Trust me, you gonna get your barrel cracked.
I'll crack your hat.
I told you don't be messing with my hat.
Anyway, you gonna say the name?
All right, I'm gonna do it. So this is the Daisy and Duke show, and we come all on here looking to see you fine people telling us stories, and Daisy, of course, always got a couple of jokes. Got us kicked off of Facebook. Now we're here on YouTube.
Got us kicked off.
Yes, you did. I got a call one time from Mark Zuckerberg.
Never called me.
Mark Zuckerberg called me.
That's how you know Dookie be lying.
I don't never lie. I'm a straight up guy.
Anyway. You want to introduce the show?
I just said this is the Daisy and Duke show. Are you even listening?
No, because you be saying a lot of stupid stuff that make me lose my focus.
Did anybody comment yet?
Yes, Nikki said it's the Daisy and Duke time.
That's it?
That's right.
'Cause I don't got my glasses.
That's it, man. That's it.
All right. Well, listen. Guys, I'm going to read what's called the Book of Questions. Now, some of you might know what it is, and some of you might not. So you're going to pick from 1 to 217.
Listen, since Avery on here for the first time, Avery pick a number.
All right, we ain't starting it until Avery pick his very first number.
Nikki said, yeah. And Frank said, put your glasses on, Dookie.
I don't want to wear my glasses, Frank. I'm a tough soldier. That one time when I used to be a paratrooper, I ain't wearing no glasses. I just come down and everything, and
He don't want to admit he a grandfather now and need them glasses.
Listen, don't you bring up the fact that I'm a grandfather, all right? Still most handsomest grandfather you don't never seen. Now, who just comment now? I can barely see.
Said Dookie.
Listen, we waiting for Avery, and he's taking all day just to pick 1 to 217.
Why you don't start us off with one, man?
Well, me?
Yeah.
No, let Nikki pick a number. From 1 to 217.
Nikki just said he's a blind soldier. Need to get your eyeglasses.
Girl, Nikki, just go on and pick that
and
number.
Frank said, trust me, you ain't no paratrooper.
Frank, I used to be a paratrooper.
You ain't never paratrooper nothing in your life.
Well, listen, when I was part of Covert 19, I'm telling you, it was, listen.
There ain't no such thing as covert.
What you mean, girl?
It's COVID.
No, girl, I was part of Covert 19. I can't even talk about it. Anyway. Well, one of you guys pick a number.
Somebody pick a number for him. Nikki picked a number. Look, dude. You gotta put your glasses on if you want to read the right number.
Girl, just tell me what number she picked. Don't play around like that.
You better get them glasses out and show everybody what you look like with them bifocals.
Listen, I could look up. She said 180.
All right, 180, Nikki.
All right, let's see.
And Frank said 15 after Nikki.
All right. Do take a long time to get to that one. All right, so 180 said, for $1 million, would you be willing to never again see or talk to your best friend? So your bestest friend in the whole wide world, for $1 million, you can never talk to him again.
Would you do it?
Heck yeah. I'd be on a scooter bike, just out of here so fast, never talking to my best friend. Listen, I got 2 guys that was really close to me, and we barely even speak now. So, I could do it.
I only got one best friend nowadays. Well, besides you.
I thought you was talking about me, but...
Besides you, I got Colleen.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think I want to let Colleen go. What if we said we wasn't speaking to him? How long you gotta not speak to him?
Let's see. It says never again.
No, I don't know.
So what did Nikki say since she picked it?
Nikki said nope, no amount of money. And Frank said nope. See, you just a heartless son of a bitch.
No, I ain't.
All you care about is the green.
I could talk to him on the phone, can I? We got.
It says
Listen.
never speak or see them again.
Oh, because I was going to say, we got a thing called Zoom now.
It says never see them or whatever again.
Alright, well.
So, you can't do that.
Alright, well, I'm still choosing not to see him no more for $1 million, girl. I buy 3 new friends.
And Nikki said, I'm your bestie, right, Daisy? Yes, ma'am. You my bestie, too. Matter of fact, I got 2. Because Nikki my bestie, too.
Listen, I'll take that money and run. Anyway, what did somebody say? Number 15, you said?
Number 15, Frank said. I don't know if Avery's still here because they ain't ever get back to us. He might have left our show. Maybe it got too weird for him when Daisy and Dookie got on here.
Listen, I reckon anybody feels some type of way when they see you. They probably go running like a bat out of hell.
That's pretty much how they feel when they see your ugly mug.
Anyway, number 15 said, whom do you admire most? In what way does this person inspire you?
Who you admire most, Dookie?
I mean,
Stickling down the street?
The best invention was the mirror. When I look at myself and say, you know what, Dookie? Oh, wait, you just got me calling myself that. You know what, Duke? You the man.
Dookie!
You the man, and we gonna do great things together, is what I say to myself.
Oh, no. I don't think that's how it goes. You gotta pick somebody besides yourself.
Alright, well, I'm gonna pick Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He ain't doing nothing no more.
I know, but when I was a youngin', I looked at him, I was like, man, I want to be big and strong like him and meaner than a mug and do spin kicks and all that stuff.
I'm gonna be Beyonce. She's still running the game.
She is still running the game. Queen B.
Ooh, you spitting everywhere. Save your spit for outside, not on our bed.
Sorry about that. But I salivate when I think of Queen B.
Anyway, read them comments, Dookie.
I can't see them there comments, girl. Frank said nope. Nikki said nope.
I read them already.
Oh, alright. Let's see.
Where it says Sandra Lewis.
Oh, yeah. Nikki says, Sandra Lewis, she talks to me whenever I need advice to ride or die. And Frank said, I'll admire Bill Gates, as I wouldn't have a job without him.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
That makes sense for that. See, I admire Beyonce because she be knowing how to dance and sing, and she make clothes, and she do all kinds of things, and she got all kind of money. So I want to be kind of big like a pop star and get all this money and stuff, kind of like her. But I can't sing and dance all like her though. I'll have to learn, and that might take me some time. So I'm gonna just admire what she got and wish I could have it.
Listen, I agree. Now, why don't you pick a number?
I'll pick in. I reckon I'm gonna pick 113. Hopefully it's a good one. Some of these questions be dumb.
You always hating on the book of questions. This is the best thing ever happened to your life.
No, it's not.
Alright, well, 113 says, if you could take a 1-month trip anywhere in the world and money were not a consideration, would you go and what would you do?
I would go. You know where I'm going?
Who wouldn't?
You know where I'm going?
Where you going?
Hawaii.
Hmm.
Hi. Hawaii is expensive, so I'm gonna do everything and anything if I got unlimited resources. Whatever you can do on the island in Hawaii, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna swim with them sharks, and I'm gonna dive with them dolphins, and I'm gonna race on them speed boats and get on them, what are them called again? Them jet skis.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna even do the thing where they pull you and you got the balloon thing on the back of the boat. What's that called? Water skiing or whatever that is. Paraskiing, parasailing.
Yeah, parasailing.
Yeah,
but what you talking about balloon?
I meant like the little sail, the thing where you strapped in. It got like the little.
It's not a balloon. It's like
it's a sail. It's a parasail.
Yeah, it's like a parachute.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna go on every excursion. And just do it all. You know, I like to do it all. When we go places, I like to do the crazy stuff, and I like to have fun. See, if you ain't meet me, your life won't be so exciting. When we went on our honeymoon, you thought we was just gonna be chilling up in the room, not doing nothing, relaxing. No, every day we was doing something fun. Cause we went to Mexico and we enjoyed ourselves. Read them comments, Dookie. Get your glasses on.
Girl, I ain't wearing my glasses. I don't wear glasses.
Well, we got a bunch of comments. You're going to read them.
But you can't see them?
I can see, but I want you to read them because you got to get up all close as fun.
You know what? You remind me of Tish. Where's she at anyway?
Listen, Frank said, I admire Bill Gates.
I read that already.
As I wouldn't have a job without him. Alright, yeah, you did read that. Nikki said, Beyonce knows how to keep her man in line too. And Frank said, Hawaii. Look, I said Hawaii also. And he said, trust me, it's a beautiful place. And Nikki said, Salem, Massachusetts. And she said, the four of us should take a trip to Hawaii.
I'm with Hawaii, but Salem, Massachusetts?
Why Salem, Massachusetts? What's in Salem, Massachusetts?
I didn't know there was a Salem, Massachusetts to this very moment.
It's not called Massachusetts. It's Massachusetts.
Choose it? Choose what?
Massachusetts.
Choose what?
Massachusetts.
Anyway, I'm gonna pick a number.
I would definitely go to Hawaii, but
everybody gonna do something.
Hawaii expensive. And Frank said, Daisy, tell him to put the glasses on or crack his barrel. Yup, see? Frank said I'm gonna have to crack your barrel unless you put them glasses on.
Frank, you gonna get her what's called drop
Nikki
kick.
Said in Salem, Massachusetts. Oh, the Salem witches. History of witches. Sorry, I know I'm weird.
You know what? They had a lot of movies about Salem. So now,
They had the Salem witches movie.
Yeah. So actually,
on Netflix.
yeah. Now she's right. So I didn't realize that.
That's kind of cool. I'm kind of cool with that. See some witches.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be a little scared if they came out and started doing.
Listen, they did than me. Witches get stitches. I don't play them games.
Then we put them on the street like Trixies.
Mm-hmm. And they get kickses. All right, listen. Let me pick my number. I'm gonna say. I want this cave number, man. 78. Come on, let's see if that's it.
Number 78. Nikki said there are loads of witches in Jamaica too. Oh, Anthony's Jamaican, so he know about them Jamaican voodoo stuff and all that. Like he know that they very spiritual out there.
My grandma, she was into all that stuff. She used to read dreams. Mm-hmm. She used to talk about the duppy. Duppy means ghost in Jamaican. A lot of stuff.
I want to go. You still ain't taking me to Jamaica yet.
We're going to go one day.
We got to get there. Frank said, being weird is fun. Being normal has limits. Weird has no limits. That's right. It's okay to be weird. especially nowadays. We all just gotta have our own stuff that we like to do. That's what make us different from other people. Right, Dookie?
I agree, but let me read my darn thing.
Go ahead.
Alright. If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are now living?
No, I'm happy the way I'm living.
I mean, if I found out today that I was going to die in a year, well, I'll probably quit my job.
Yeah,
I'll quit my job. I'll be out there
doing everything you could do.
Doing everything I could do.
Doing your bucket list. Yeah, that's what I would do. I wouldn't like trade my life because I like my life. So I wouldn't like change anything in particular besides, you know, maybe leave my job because I only got a year left to live. And then just start checking off the things on my bucket list with my husband.
Yeah, but if you knew your life was going to end in 1 year, I think you'll probably be switching up a lot.
Well, I guess. Yeah, because then I'll be doing a lot more stuff that I couldn't do.
Man, listen. I'll be a renegade.
And Nikki said, nope, I love the way my life is. Listen, I love the way my life is too, but if I only had a year left to do everything that I ever wanted to do, I'm going to try to do it all. I'm going to just be running up credit cards, though.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie to you. Man, listen, my family, they going to be paying a lot. Because I run up all the credit cards, I be doing all the stuff.
And Nikki said, I would take as many trips as possible. Exactly. Me and Mom take trips, so them credit cards going to be charged up.
So imagine you start charging up the credit cards.
But Frank said I wouldn't charge anything. I wouldn't change anything.
Well, imagine you start running up the credit cards and the doctor tell you, oh, you're cured.
Man, now you got to pay all that.
And you don't spend like 125 grand.
Yeah.
Could you get off for temporary insanity?
I don't think so.
Don't think it worked like that either. Alright, so look, Nikki got the pick. You got the pick. I got the pick. Frank got the pick.
So I think this part of our segment is...
Right. All the people who's watching, you scared to tune in just to say your number, then let's move on. Take that darn phone, girl.
Because you downloaded this stupid book, Questions on My
We need it.
I don't need that in my life. You need that in yours. Anyway, you got rid of my jokes.
I'll do that. No, press the thing right there. No, not that. It's probably behind one of those. Oh, it's only one. Alright, then just press back. Just press back. Yeah, you won't find it. I guess it's gone now.
Don't mess up my stuff. I ain't even had no raunchy ones. I just had some funny ones. And you done messed up my stuff.
Listen, you trying to get us kicked off here, sometimes you could tailor it down. Let me look in the comments. Let's see. So Nikki said, I love you too, Frankie Boo. Frankie Boo? I think I'm going to call him that next time I see him in person.
Frankie Boo?
Frankie Boo.
Alright.
I'm tired. I was up. I went to sleep early yesterday. Then I woke up like 3:30 in the morning, and then I started creating content from a new.
These jokes is done. I'm not gonna tell no jokes today. Matter of fact, we just gonna do it different. We did our little book question. We each picked a number, and now it's time to get back to our regular program, Dookie.
Well, that's kind of crazy. No, give me one nasty joke, girl, or bad joke, or crazy joke. You ain't Daisy if you ain't coming correct with the jokes. She try to get off easy on y'all. What you think they paying for? Nothing? For you to come on here without no jokes at all?
I don't get paid for this. It's done for free.
Oh, sorry. I guess I wasn't ever breaking you off a little piece of that paycheck I began.
You don't never get no damn paycheck from this. I feel like I've done all these jokes already.
Girl, it gotta be one joke you ain't do.
I don't know.
Stop picking the same thing. Pick something else.
I picked a bunch of stuff and they ain't coming up with much new stuff.
You ain't got one joke. Not near one joke you could tell. God damn, you about as useless as that old mule I used to have in the back named Beulah. Beulah ain't never do nothing. I used to be like, Beulah, let me put this little saddle on you and let you take me across over to the barn with the pigs at. Beulah shake her head. She wasn't doing nothing. God darn. Frank, give me one of those jokes you always doing. Let's hear a Frank joke.
What did the letter O say to the letter Q? What did it say?
Hold on, let me think of the alphabets. O and Q.
Imagine an O, and then imagine a Q. Okay?
Yeah, he said, let me turn into you.
What? No. Anyway, what did the letter O say to the letter Q? He said, dude, your dick's hanging out. Q. What? Alright. How is a push-up bra like a bag of chips?
Like a bag of chips?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta crunch them up.
Why would you crunch a girl's boobs?
Or a bag of chips.
Or a bag of chips? What the hell are you talking about? It says, how's a push-up bra like a bag of chips? As soon as you open it, you realize it's half empty. They got all that padding in there.
Alright, girl. Let's switch this thing up. You gave a couple. We appreciate your great contribution.
Yep. Alright, let's get back to our regular program.
Alright, let's do it, girl. Ready to rock. Alright.
Alright, let's see. Mickey said, I would take as many trips as possible. We read that. Frank said, I wouldn't change anything.
We read all of those.
Nikki said 11-2. Frank, alright, so nothing new is up there. And it keeps saying the request is missing a valid API key.
We're gonna let it ride.
What's our next subject? That guy.
No, wasn't something else? Or I gave you both. We did both the ones I said.
Moving on without your loved ones.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, how long have we been rocking already?
For a while.
All right, so got a dog out back crying. We gotta cut this thing short. All right, so got a dog out back. So, we were talking the other day. We always had these conversations while driving in the car, and we were saying,
Nikki said Richard's hanging out, meaning like the O and the Q thing. Richard's hanging out. That was a good one.
So, we were saying missing your loved ones. We was talking about, Sandy brought up how like her grandma and grandfather passed away, and they were so close, and how my grandma and grandfather passed away, and I was close with them. And she was saying how we're still doing good. Like, people that you were really close to, and you felt like, man, if they ever passed away or something happened to them, excuse me, it would really shake my world, or, you know, rock my foundation. It's kind of not what's rock my foundation. Same thing. So, she was saying that, you know, it's amazing that we're still doing good. You know, we still found a way to power through and move on. So, have you guys lost a loved one? And how long did it take you to recover? You know?
Well, let's say this too, though.
Okay.
You don't ever fully forget about a loved one, or like just move on completely to where you don't have memories of them in your mind at times. So I do want to, like, we're not heartless people. Of course, we didn't just move on and never think about them, or else I wouldn't have brought them up.
Right.
So we just mean, like, how long did it take you to get back to, like, being able to cope and do your normal living like situation in your life. You know, go back to work or try to just be kind of normal where you're not upset every single day you wake up,
Right.
or you know what I mean, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Lozano family said, "What's up? Are you buying the Note 20?"
I don't think so, but it's actually called. Oh yeah, no, yeah, no. I'm a Fold guy, so if I got anything, it'd be the Z Fold 2. But no.
So yeah, I was just saying, like, man, I was so close with my grandparents, and they've been gone for a while now, and we just went to Medford, which is where they used to live.
Right.
And that brought memories back of when I used to go out with my grandma to the same place we ate crabs at. Me and her used to go to lunch there and have steak and stuff. And just being in Medford, like the area, it feels like homey, kind of in a way, 'cause I used to always visit my grandma in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of nice to kind of go back out there. And it's not super far from here. It just, you know, it's just a matter of I don't have a reason to go really anymore. Besides, I do want to go visit their graves. Well, their grave, because they're buried together. But other than that, I don't have reason to really go there besides if we went to Ox again or went out there to eat or something. But it was really nice to be around there and just kind of feel like the memories coming back and feeling like, man, I really do miss them. You know, even though they're gone and I'm able to deal with life and move on, I still never forget about them. And the memories are like really good memories in my mind, you know. So it helps me feel like kind of happy, like I know they're in a good place together. So.
Yeah. I mean, same thing with me and my grandparents. You know, I used to watch wrestling with them, and so, but at the end of the day, I know my grandma will want me to move on and want me not to, like, allow the memories of her to hold my emotions hostage. So, yeah, I mean, you know. So, but I know there's some people who they dwell and they think of people who passed away, and it really affects them, you know. And that's awesome that they, you know, there was, you know, had this, well, how you said it best in the car. They just had a stronger emotional attachment, right? Not that we didn't have a strong bond, but yeah, but their emotional attachment was really strong, and they couldn't.
Some people cope different,
right?
And some people are able to. I don't want to say move on because that sounds harsh.
Right.
I want to say just live daily life without feeling like down all the time about it. Just kind of being able to live a normal life, and the only time you get sad or upset is maybe when you're thinking of, man, I wish I could call them, or
right.
I wish I could see them, because that happens to me sometimes, you know. I feel like, man, I wish my grandma was still around. Like, I just wrote a post not that long ago. Oh, man, I wish my mom was still around to make me pumpkin bread, or whatever, like cheesecake. Like, she was such a good baker, and she used to always bring me little stuff for me and the kids, and Anthony and the kids, and it was just cool, like, you know, the little things you remember or whatever. Now you don't have that person that does that anymore, and it's upsetting, you know. You think about it, you're like, wow, I really do miss my grandmom and grandpa for many reasons, and that's just one, you know. Let's see. Frank said, my grandma, and you never get over it, you just find new ways of dealing with it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nikki said, my dad passed almost 2 years ago, and I'm still grieving, but I keep thinking of happy or funny memories. I was very close to him. He was my best friend. And then Nikki said, I think if I visit his grave, I will lose it because my mom is there too. And Kevin Paulin, is that how you pronounce his name?
I think so. We're going to go with it.
He said, I think it depends on how close you were to them. If it was your spouse, compared to losing a friend, the grieving process would be different. You know what's funny? I mentioned that too. So my grandfather passed away before my grandma. And I'm telling you, when he passed away, my grandma just all of a sudden had a heart attack.
Crazy.
She went from being in good condition to being in the worst condition you ever seen. She had to get a defibrillator. It was shocking her all the time. Had to get that fixed. Like, she was just in bad health after he passed because that was her whole life. Mm-hmm. And literally, what, like 2 years? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 years later, she passed away too.
And now my grandma passed away, and then a year later, my grandfather passed away. He was fine, and then all of a sudden he stopped walking. He was in a wheelchair. Like, he just literally, like, was losing his will to live. Like, think about it. He didn't want to walk anymore. Like, hold up. He was walking and stopped walking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they said it wasn't really nothing wrong with him. He just didn't. He just stopped walking. Like, he just kind of shut down.
So I agree with the whole, like, if you're grieving over a spouse, it is different. I believe that's probably the strongest emotional attachment you have with anybody, because that's your everyday lifestyle.
Mm.
And when you lose that significant other, it's like losing a part of your life. I mean, that's a part of you, a part of your everyday routine. So I do feel like if I were to lose Anthony or he lost me, we'd definitely grieve different over that, you know?
I agree different by strip clubs, video games.
Anyway,
Well,
Nikki said, I agree, Kevin. Losing a spouse, I think, would be unbearable. And Kevin said, probably depends on the circumstances on how the person passed. And Kevin said, thanks, Nikki. And Nikki said she was dying of a broken heart. They literally told us that at the hospital. They were like,
oh, like the octopus thing.
they were like, she had a heart attack because she was dealing with broken heart symptoms or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was crazy, but they say you can go from being 100% fine to just deteriorating over a loved one passing.
Yeah. And Kevin actually was emailing me today. He was telling me, he sent me the show that he said you and me could watch and brush up on our accents.
Okay.
Some YouTube show, so that was pretty cool.
That's cool. But yeah, I mean it's deep, you know, when you think about loved ones passing, especially a spouse.
Right?
And it's been proven that most spouses eventually die shortly after the other one. For the most part. Not always. But for the most part that does happen to a lot of people.
Unless I'm a party with your money when I get that life insurance.
I don't have none.
Ones, man. Doing it up.
Nikki says same thing happened with Carrie Fisher and her mom. After Carrie died, her mom died. And then Kevin said, I think it depends on how you start the grieving process. Some funerals are to celebrate life. Some others are very dreary and sad.
Oh, that's true.
That is true. I've never been to a funeral that wasn't sad. Can I just say that? Like, I never went to a funeral and they're like, oh, we're celebrating. It's like a party and so-and-so passed away. Yeah, I never experienced that. I don't know if anybody else has. And it seems a little weird.
Spilling stuff.
But I get, like, when people are like, no, I want my life celebrated, not, like, you know, depressing. But I think just funerals have that depressing state to them.
Listen, when I die, y'all better be partying it up.
When you die, I'm bringing not your father's root beer to the funeral.
Yep, there you go. 'Cause I was just drinking the root beer. Everyone knows I don't drink, and she's going to bring not your father's root beer, which is an alcoholic beverage that I almost got one time.
Yep.
And luckily, Dave was like, whoa,
I should have
whoa,
let
whoa.
you get it. See, I saved you from your drink.
I'd have cracked it open, too, and took a sip. I didn't know any better.
That would have been so funny. You were like, oh, this root beer tastes funny. Oh, that would have been hilarious. See, I saved you. I saved your life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I could have been a raging alcoholic from one sip.
From one sip, but not your father's root beer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nikki, we still got them root beers you gave us because he doesn't want to crack them open yet.
Yeah, it's weird. I got this thing, like, I only want to drink them for,
what are
like,
you waiting for?
a special occasion or something.
What special occasion?
I don't know.
I'm about to drink them.
Maybe tomorrow night. We can figure something to do. Guys, we went to the movies last weekend. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we went to see it Unhinged.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
Really good. You could check out the review on the And Now Your Mama Knows YouTube channel, which you're on right now, because it's a everything channel. But yeah, it was pretty good, and the movie theaters is okay to go see. It was pretty dead, and even the lady that worked there that was giving us our food, she was like, we hope it picked up, because it was barely anybody in.
So Nikki said, when I was a kid, my grandmother died, and I wanted to take pictures. My mom was so mad. Pictures of your grandma when she was
Dead, I'm pretty
passed?
sure.
They say you shouldn't do that.
Yeah. They said something about the spirit. If you take a picture
Like, yeah,
of
you're making them like unpeaceful.
Right, something like that. Yeah.
So that's probably why she was mad. Kevin said, one of my aunts died of cancer, but the funeral was full of singing and happy times. And they brought singing and happy times to everyone around her. They spoke of all the fun and excitement my aunt brought to everyone around her.
That's pretty cool.
Frank put a P. I don't know what that means. And Nikki said no pictures of our family that we were meeting for the first time. Oh, okay. So you were trying to take pictures with the family that you never met before at the funeral.
That's strange.
It's still a little weird, yeah. Like, not being funny. Like, I get it, that was the first time you ever met them, but it's a weird circumstance. So that's probably why your mom got mad. Like, she probably was like, no.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but I guess at that instance, it's like people want to be sad, and you're like, hey, let me get a picture with you.
Yeah. And Frank said typing mistake before. So, I think, we can move on. What's your last topic?
I don't have one.
I thought you were going to talk about that guy.
Alright, so let's bring up, what's his name?
Something Blake.
Something Blake, a guy was shot in the back recently. I didn't do my research. I don't know if you guys know anything about it, but I just hope we could all stick together and not let the world drive us crazy and separate us. You know, as a people, that we're all earthlings. Because I look at it like that. I don't want to be called a black guy, the light-skinned black guy.
His name was Jacob Blake.
Jacob Blake. I don't want to be considered I'm dating a white girl and my wife is white. I just want to be an individual. I want to be an earthling, a person and living on planet Earth.
Well, how about this? So that video that I watched last night and I sent to you was really, really good and spot on.
Right.
Yo, you think all this Black Lives Matter, white people being like turned against, or white people killing black people and all this stuff in the media, they do that for a reason, because they want us to fight with each other. They want us to have problems with each other because that helps certain places grow and be where they want to be. And this whole, defund the police stuff, who do you want to call when there's a problem?
Well, that's the way I look at it.
You know, and at the end of the day, like, I'm not saying there ain't crooked police, there is. But at the same time...
Listen, it's crooked grocery store workers, fire people,
and at the same
customer
time,
service workers.
This whole thing is like, what is rioting and destroying innocent people's property doing for, like, the movement that you say
because I feel like
you're doing it for?
You're mad because an innocent person lost their life, but now you're destroying innocent people's property.
So, I don't want to be, like, on that subject where people get offended or whatever, but I'm just going to say, color shouldn't even be the issue. We're all humans. We all have our own responsibilities and our own brains and functions, and we should be able to make good choices and be good people. Yeah,
not for nothing. I feel like when we start picking sides and colors and stuff, it's almost like being in a gang.
You're dividing people.
It's like being in a gang, And I mean, it's hard, to have the right solutions and the right things for the world to do, to turn a coin in the right direction, but I feel like division isn't the way.
Well, here's the thing, too, is the media spins everything. So they're only going to give you the juicy parts of what they think is going to make people look into, like, spreading rumors that aren't true. So, I don't know the whole story with this Jacob Blake or whatever, but I heard on the video I was watching last night that he did have a knife on him, and he was resisting arrest because he was trying to still enter his car once he was told to stop. Which means resisting arrest doesn't mean like, oh, you're trying to run from the cops or you're hitting the cops or you're doing... It could mean you're just not following command of what the cop told you to do. So the cop told him to stop. He continued to walk to his car, and when he reached to open the car or whatever, they shot him because they thought he was armed or whatever.
Right. Well, here's what's crazy. So
but I don't know if that's the true story.
Well, here's what's crazy. Cops are human, but they shot him 7 times. I feel like a gun is going to kill somebody.
Well, that's another thing I was
7 times is
a
bit extreme.
So, here's my whole thing. Again, with the whole, like, crooked cops or messed up cops. We're all human. We're all going to do the dumbest stuff. But there are some racist people there are some really bad people.
Right.
There are some criminals. And at the end of the day, 7 times is excessive. If he would have shot him once to just, like, you know, be like, oh, I thought he was grabbing for a weapon, and just get him down and arrest him, then
Right.
fine. But even shooting in general, I feel like, man, the cop could have handled it better. First of all, he could have just, I don't know what he could have done.
Kill.
He could have just not shot him 7 times. How about that? You know what I mean? Like, that's not something you cannot argue to say that's not excessive. That's excessive.
Yeah, I agree.
The same way with the knee on the neck and all that. Like, there's different ways that you're taught when you're in a police academy. You're trained a certain way. And I feel like these cops aren't using proper training techniques.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. So let's say you was a cop for 23 years. Let's just be fair. Who the hell is driving based off of the book that you learned?
Well, yeah.
Nobody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not using techniques that they learned. They're just using force.
Right.
And it's excessive force, which could have been avoided. You know what I mean? So, I'm not totally against the cops, and I'm not totally for the crazy stuff that they do. I will say, we do need a balance. We still need cops to come to neighborhoods when there's a problem. We still need cops to come when there's an emergency. Like, I don't think defunding the police is going to help anybody.
Right. And you're missing the comment.
So, that is my little quote.
Right. You got to hear Sandy go off on a tangent here.
Alright, let's see. Nikki said, Kevin, your aunt probably wanted that kind of funeral, respecting her wishes. And Kevin said, Anthony, have you experienced any police brutality?
Not to that extent. When I was, maybe like, let me see how many years ago. 15 years ago, whatever, I used to live in Briarwood. No, I used to live in, what is it called? Robbinsville, which is like predominantly white area, and it's a kind of a ritzy area. And I used to have a car that was real loud, like looking, like it had 9-foot tribal dragons on each side, big thing on the hood, graphics on the hood, a super big wing. And I used to, you see my wife is white, so I used to date white girls. And I remember this one intersection going home, I would always get pulled over by like the same cops, like harassing me. Like at one time they literally was like, do you have a weapon of mass destruction in your car? I'm like, really? Do you have grenades in your car? I'm like, what? Like for real, yeah. Bob was in the car with me too. And a friend of mine, he passed away now, a really good friend of mine, he's white. And it was just the funniest story when we tell it, like, are they serious right now? So, I mean, it was a little harassment. I didn't get taken out the car or thrown on the ground or none of that crazy stuff. But we're going back some years. I feel like nowadays they got the craziest stuff be happening. But, yeah, so, I mean, I clearly had cops messing with me. Especially when I had, like, a white girl in the car with me. But not to the extent now. So, and I'm easygoing. I'm kind of like, I let stuff go, too. So, cop, like, making me stand outside for a little bit. Like, the one time we was in the car with Lacey, and we got pulled over, and they had me, and it was freezing, and they had me standing outside for a long time. I'm like, oh, who's the guys in the car? I was like, I don't even know them. They're my friends' friends. Like, the first time I met them tonight. Oh, well, what are you guys telling me? What are they really doing in there? Who are they? I'm like, dude, it's freezing. So, but that stuff I look past, like, whatever. Didn't bother me that much.
Kevin said, yeah, Nikki, it was really cool. It was a really cool funeral. I had never laughed so hard. It was great to listen to stories about my aunt from her coworkers. And Mike said, good luck playing the new game. Cool game. And Nikki said, people are people. We all bleed red. I hate racism. That's how I feel. I feel like we're all built with the same organs, the same blood, the same... Right. Everything's the same except for our skin color.
And Mike who?
Mike Pannon.
Oh, nice.
Kevin said, maybe that guy who ran to his truck from the police, maybe he was scared. Some people are scared of the police. Listen, I don't know the full story. Like I was saying earlier, I've heard a version of it, which could not be true. I don't know what to trust on Google. I don't know what to trust on news.
Right.
I feel like they spread around so much fake stuff that people start getting a story built up, and you don't even know what the truth of the story is.
I agree.
So I don't know. Did he really have a knife? Because that's what they were trying to say, that he had a weapon.
Well, that's what one guy said.
Or was he totally innocent, just waiting for the cops to arrive to
But
break up whatever was going on?
I think he might have said the guy who got shot in the back, who wrestled with the cops. I think he said that guy was the one with the knife.
Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know. Like I said, you hear so much stuff, you start to just not really realize what is what and where it's coming from. So, like I said, don't quote me. I don't know the full story. I just know the guy got shot 7 times, and now he might be paralyzed from the waist down.
See, and I thought he died.
Nope. Let's see. Nikki said that's because there are some cops who think they are above the law, but they give the good cops a bad rap.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin said, Anthony, I know what you mean by having a Caucasian partner. The majority, 99% of my girlfriends I've had have been Caucasian. And Nikki said, my friend Mary is white and she refuses to date a white guy. There are people who would be bothered by that. Not me. Love is love. Nothing wrong with that. If you're gay, straight, black, white, who cares?
Yeah.
I agree.
I feel like, listen, whatever your preference is, then that's cool. Like, if you don't, let's say you're a black girl and you don't like black guys, that don't bother me. Like who you want to like, and vice versa,
Listen, Anthony would joke with you and be like, Sandy never really dated a black guy. I mean, I dated a guy that was like black and white, So he says that don't really count.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he probably looks Spanish.
Anyway, I mean, you look like you could be Spanish, so it is what it is. Love is love, man. You love somebody not only for their looks, but their personality and the way you feel and the way you're treated by them. So I feel like, skin shouldn't be an issue, but I do like that we don't all look the same. Even if you're white, you don't look like the next white person.
Right.
Like, everybody has their own features, their own certain things that make them look different than another
personalities.
person. And personalities.
That's the cool thing.
So I feel like it's cool that we're not all the same, because that would be a boring world, So, yeah, that's it,
Yeah. Well, look, my phone is at 18%.
All right.
I forgot to charge it before we went on. But, guys, I want to cut the show. I don't really want to say short because we've been on here for over an hour. So that's pretty cool. We're usually on here for about an hour or more. But if any last things you guys want to say, remember, at some point I'm going to be doing my very first stream for Stadia Source. Again, they're the #1 news outlet for Google Stadia. And when I do it, I want to let you guys know ahead of time when I figure it out. And if you could please show your support, that would be cool. So I want my stream to go off really cool, have a lot of people watching it, and that would be really cool for me. So I just want to put that last part out. And also don't forget, this is the Now Your Mama Knows Everything channel. So it's more than just this. There is gaming, there's movie reviews, product reviews. We also got podcasts on here, cute little videos with my daughter's daughter, which is my granddaughter, little Avery. And I actually want to start having.
Listen, let me just say something. So Nikki had put up a comment, but it's not coming up in my thing. So I just want to remember what she wrote real quick, so I did read it on this phone. She said, "White people also think white privilege is a thing. It's disgusting." And then Kevin wrote, "I think the best part of meeting new people is getting to know what they are like and their personalities, their hobbies, etc."
That is true. Yeah. Somebody you never knew before could open up a new world for you.
Right. And let's just be honest. We all have a type. Like, honestly, like Anthony said, he dates primarily he dated white girls. That was his thing. That was his preference. Right. Listen, I dated a lot of Spanish guys. That was my preference,
Right.
So, yeah, you do still look at people and have to have some kind of attraction to their look. But I think the thing that pulls you in the most is personality and what you have in common, or what you don't have in common that just kind of keeps you balanced.
Right.
So, that's, kind of how it goes.
I agree. All you have to do is hit the thing that says live, and it'll redo it. Hit those little lines right there. See the little lines by the X? Yeah. And then you can just hit top or live or whatever.
Let's see. Kevin said, I've met new girlfriends, get to know them. which drew the people in her circles helped me acquire new jobs. That's cool. You know?
That's cool. And not for nothing, my ex-wife, I met her sister's boyfriend, and we became super close. I got a divorce, and me and him are still close. He became the best man at my wedding. I was the best man at his wedding. So if I never was with her, I would have never met him. So just think how life is just always moving, and connections, you know.
So, but I think that is it. Like you said, your phone is
17%.
low. So we love you guys. Thank you for another great show. All your comments, we really appreciate your support. We hope that you'll continue to watch our show and also look at all the other videos Anthony has on this YouTube. And he has a lot of different things. I mean, video games, how-to videos, reviews, all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So
family lipstick battle. Stuff. You guys gotta check out the making kettle corn videos. Remember, guys, I'm also an MC, so I got videos of me doing weddings, doing birthday parties. It goes on and on and on.
So Nikki said, "Love you guys," and we love you too.
Oh, and Avon. Yes.
And Nikki also has an Avon Facebook page.
Right.
So please check her Facebook page out. Also, so does Anthony. He is involved in Avon also.
Mm-hmm. My link is in the description below.
Yep. So if you want to click on his link, it's in the description.
Or will be.
If you want to check out Nikki's stuff, she has a Facebook page. You can just look up Nicole Brower, and it'll come up as an Avon page for her.
And if you guys like video games, make sure you check out my Stadia Avengers channel.
And Frank is a tech guy. So if you're having any issues with your computer, Frank could help you out with that. On the side, he helps with tech jobs. He'll charge you a fair price.
Yep. So. And if you guys are interested in cloud gaming, you can check out StadiaSource.com. Check them out.
Alright, guys. I think that's it.
Alright. Well, with that said, and now your mama knows.